Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Thursday, June the 5th of 2025. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines tonight, West Indies and Australia to clash in Grenada as Fuller Energy Cricket Home Test Series launches. Progress Park, Las Suggest Playing Field and the National Cricket Stadium set to receive major lighting upgrades. Grenadian making waves in the world of competitive shooting, and Media Workers Association of Grenada to kick off Media Week on Sister Isles. Regionally, Adriana Young's family wants a commission of inquiry into her death, findings of the first autopsy to be challenged. And internationally, Trump announces new travel ban for 12 countries. And coming up in sports, ruthless Grenada blanks Bahamas 6-0 in CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. We'll have all the details for you right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. Grenada is set to come alive as the upcoming Fuller Energy Cricket Home Test Series launches, bringing West Indies and Australia head-to-head at the National Cricket Stadium. More in this report from Rena Pierre-Thomas.
Cricket lovers in Grenada, across the region and internationally are gearing up for an electrifying showdown as the Grenada Tourism Authority, in collaboration with the Ministry of Youth and Sport and the Cricket West Indies, officially launched the Full Energy Cricket Series, a highly anticipated 5-day cricket event set to bowl off at the National Stadium in July. The July 3rd to 7th face-off between West Indies and Australia promises to be a thrilling test match between 2 cricketing powerhouses. At the official launch, stakeholders emphasized the economic, social, and cultural benefits of hosting the series in Grenada. Head of the local organizing committee, Norman Gilbert, says the teams will arrive on June 30th, after which they will have 2 days of practice before the second home series.
Regarding the sales of tickets, I just want to inform the media and the general public that sales of tickets have already started online. To persons interested in purchasing tickets online, I should also indicate that we would have the opening of the ticket office at the National Stadium from June 27th. That would run through until the final day of the test match on July 7th. And of course, we expect no oversized coolers, no oversized flags, no broken bottles to be used at the National Stadium. And there's also a policy for no open flame and no smoking. So this is a no smoking environment, and we encourage.
Ticket sales online have kicked off with an estimated 500 tickets already sold for day 1 and 400 for days 2 and 3.
Gates of the National Stadium will be open at 8:30 on match days for the persons who want to come in early and have themselves settled within their sitting area. Children 6 and under is free admission to the match. Ticket pricing is very reasonable. It's $5 per ticket per day, but there is a $15 ticket if you wish to have all 5 days purchased.
CEO of the Grenada Tourism Authority, Petra Roach, described the initiative as more than a cricket series, saying it's a celebration of Caribbean passion, unity and energy. The GTA will be hitting the iron while it's hot with a strong media presence and lots of giveaways.
And we are therefore engaging in a strong local media campaign where we are going to be working with GBN, with MTV, with radio stations around the country, and we're going to be doing giveaways, and we're also going to be running the Fuller Energy spots. What we find is that it's a very digital world at the minute, so social media is going to play a very important part, and again we're going to be using some of the local content creators, etc., to really talk about cricket and what cricket means to us. There is going to be a bus crawl because obviously life doesn't only exist in St. George's, so we're going to be taking it out into the community, into Grenville, into Grove, into Subides, etc., so that again we get the schools and the kids in the schools really excited and passionate about
refurbishment work on the National Cricket Stadium is expected to be completed within the coming weeks. The Fuller Energy Home Test Series is expected to attract hundreds of visitors, igniting national enthusiasm and give cricket fans a chance to witness world-class action while enjoying authentic Grenadian hospitality. Rena Pierre Thomas, GBN News.
Progress Park in Grenville, the Las Vegas playing field, and the National Cricket Stadium are all set to receive major lighting upgrades in the coming month. The initiative is part of government's broader plan to enhance sporting infrastructure and create high-quality spaces for training and competition. Minister for Youth and Sports, Honorable Delma Thomas, made the announcement during a press briefing on Thursday.
As part of government's continued investment in sports infrastructure, we are preparing to commence the installation of first-class lighting systems. I'm pleased to say, starting at Progress Park, and there are 3 playing fields. So apart, I spoke about Progress Park, and I said the National Cricket Stadium. Las Vegas will also be included in that first-class lighting.
Minister Thomas said more fields commonly used for sports will also be upgraded next year. She believes the improvements will boost youth development and promote a stronger sporting culture nationwide.
To report as it relates to the lighting that some of the containers are already here and the others will arrive shortly. The entire team lands here, and that's a team to do the lighting on the 15th of June. Preliminary work already started at the cricket stadium, and the lights meet international standard and will position Grenada to host more high-caliber events, including one-day international and test matches. So a number of playing fields will be lighted this year, and playgrounds will be erected. More of that detail will be given.
Lighting installation at the stadium and Progress Park are expected to begin shortly. Media Week kicks off with activities on our sister island of Carriacou, where media workers will have an opportunity to tour the island and make presentations. Here's more in this report from Chrislina John.
Media Workers Association of Grenada, advancing with purpose on the pathway to better inclusion for growth and development. That's the theme for the Media Workers Association of Grenada, MWAG's annual Media Week 2025, scheduled for June 15th to the 21st. Held annually, Media Week brings media professionals together to explore the evolving media landscape and to connect with the various communities they serve. The week offers a space to discuss the challenges media workers face, examine emerging trends, and share practical solutions to improve the profession. Through a range of activities, including workshops, training, and community outreach, Media Week promotes professional growth, unity, and the continued development of media across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. This year, in an effort to highlight the media landscape and foster greater inclusion across the tri-island state, state, MWAG will be opening the week of activities in Carriacou. President of the Media Workers Association of Grenada, Kalistra Faria, provides details.
We're opening for the first time ever. We're having the opening on the island of Carriacou, and we will be in Carriacou from the 14th to the 16th for various activities. Some of the important stuff we're doing up there, we'll be planting some trees on Carriacou and on Petit Martinique. We all know of the devastation that they suffered last year with Beryl, so we're doing that. We're also going to be presenting some solar lights to the hospital and the home for the elderly there, and we'll have meetings with we'll attempt to have meetings with some of the representatives on the island, and the big day, which is Sunday, we will have a church service at the St. Francis Anglican Church at 8 o'clock, and following that we would do a brunch and then journey to Petit Martinique, where we will plant some more trees.
While on the Sister Isle, media workers will tour the island and report on human interest stories on Carriacou. The MWAG president spoke to the importance of Media Week to the professionals in the field.
It's very important for us, this Media Week. The theme for Media Week hinges on being inclusive and our obligation to the truth. And we, at this time when we are so challenged, it is very important that we present ourselves as journalists who are seekers of the truth, seekers of impartiality, and not being biased, and doing the job properly. So this week is a time for us to highlight the canons and the ethics of our profession and to distinguish ourselves as reporters and journalists within the space.
The opening ceremony promises to be both symbolic and significant as MWAG engages with media professionals in celebration of the vital role journalism continues to play in our democratic development. Christelina John, GBN News.
Foreign Affairs Minister Joseph Andal has disclosed that Ingrid Jackson, who contested the St. George's Northwest seat for the National Democratic Congress in the 2008 general elections, and who later became Grenada's alternate representative to the OAS, will become the island's new UN permanent representative. Without providing details about her official starting date, Andal, answering a message sent via text about the resignation of Shea Phillip, said Jackson is the designated replacement for Phillip, who has served in the position since June 2023. Press Secretary Neela Etienne had earlier confirmed that Phillip is no longer Grenada's UN permanent representative. He was one of several diplomats announced by the Foreign Affairs Minister in March 2023 after the National Democratic Congress took over the administration of the country, having won the June 2022 general election. Phillip reportedly resigned from his post since March or April of 2025. Prior to his appointment, Phillip served as a Foreign Service Officer in the Policy and Research Division of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Police are seeking the assistance of the public in locating Etonia Joseph of Spring St. George and Kylie Hyacinth of Beauséjour St. George, who left their residences on Thursday, the 29th May 2025, and have not returned since. Anyone seeing Etonia Joseph and or Kylie Hyacinth, or who has any information regarding their whereabouts, is kindly asked to contact the Criminal Investigation Department at 440-3921 or the Central Police Station at 440-2244 or Police Emergency at 911 or even the hotline at 444-1958, or alternately you can just go to the nearest police station. Coming up, a Grenadian is making waves in the world of competitive shooting. We'll tell you more when we return. Stay with us.
Home is easy, easy with Republic Bank.
Are you dreaming of owning your own home? With Republic Bank's Home Easy Loan, you're one step closer to making that dream a reality. With competitive rates, reduced fees, and up to 100% financing, Republic Bank makes owning your home simple and stress-free. Start your journey to independence, empowerment, and the joy of home ownership today.
Republic Bank, we're bringing home to you. Home easy. It's not just a mortgage, it's peace of mind.
Terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. Familiarize yourself with your electrical panel, as it may be necessary to switch off the power during a storm or flood. Make sure you install a transfer or isolation switch to prevent your generator feeding electricity to Grenlec's line. If trees are too close to power lines, call Grenlec at 237 for advice. By following these easy steps, you will be well on your way to being hurricane ready. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Attention all divers, snorkelers and underwater enthusiasts. Effective May 15th, 2025, all visitors to the renowned Mullinaire Underwater Sculpture Park will be required to pay a small fee of US $3.50 or EC $10 per person. These fees are essential to support the ongoing maintenance and repairs of the sculptures, as well as the development of new features to ensure the park remains a world-class attraction. Payment can be made through the Grenada Tourism Authority's online payment portal, available on the Pure Grenada website, www.puregrenada.com. We thank you for your support in enhancing this extraordinary underwater product. This announcement is brought to you by the Grenada Tourism Authority and the Ministry of Tourism, dedicated to protecting and conserving Grenada's resources for the enjoyment of all.
The Mass officially starts now as Spice Mass Cooperation together with Aura Caribbean is turning up the thing all the way up with Carnival City Fusion Thursdays. It all kicks off on Thursday, May 29th and continues every Thursday into June. We're bringing the vibes to the Port Louis lawn. Gates open 7 p.m. Action starts 8 p.m. Get ready for live performances from your favorite soca, groovy and calypso artists, plus the sweet sounds of steel band, live bands, and all the mass elements you love. Veko, Jab Jab, Short Knee, Moko Jumbi, Apache, and more. It's more than a live. It's a whole carnival experience. So grab your crew, bring the energy, and come let's celebrate where culture meets pure excitement. Carnival City Fusion Thursdays, Port Louis Lawn, beginning May 29th and continues every Thursday into June. Come, let's play a mass, cause the thing starts.
Are you looking to further your education but need financial support? Arise Credit Union is here to help. With our educational loan, you can pursue your dreams. Whether you're working and studying, taking professional online courses, or engaging in full-time education, we've got you covered. Our flexible repayment options and competitive interest rates provide the right support for you on this journey. Visit Arise Credit Union. Apply today, take control today, and own your own education.
of us, low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep, including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. A Grenadian is making waves in the world of competitive shooting, flying the national flag high on the international stage. Rena Pierre-Thomas has the details.
The Grenada Gun and Rifle Association is celebrating a proud moment as one of its members, Sean Louis, continues to capture medals at international shooting competitions. Louis' recent performance have earned him recognition among top marksmen, positioning Grenada firmly in the spotlight. His journey started in 2017 when he first competed in Barbados.
I've competed every year since 2017 in the annual tournaments for the West Indies Full Bore Shooting Championship. I've competed in tournaments in the US, in Canada, in England. In the US this year, I've competed in several tournaments, one of which includes the Western States Full Bore Championship. And that is one of the competitions that has the best shooters in the world at that championship. A few competitions coming up. Later this month in the US, I have a competition in August in England, and there's one in September in Canada.
The executive member said his success is a testament to the island's growing presence in the sport and the discipline of its athletics.
I have won several medals over several tournaments. The tournaments generally are annual tournaments in different countries around the world. In 2023, I won a silver medal in the 600-yard event in Antigua for the West Indies Full Bore Shooting Championship. And our objective is really to elevate shooting sports in Grenada by promoting safe and structured and inclusive participation in learning the sport disciplines. The GGRA is not only sort of building Grenada's presence in full bore, which is what I'm doing right now, but it's also embracing Olympic-style disciplines like air rifle and air pistol, which are more popular when compared to some of the other disciplines.
Sean Louis' achievements not only highlight his personal skill, but also reflects the potential for Grenada to compete and succeed in international arena.
The Grenada Gun and Rifle Association has a lot of other disciplines that we promote. So primarily what we're looking to do now is to promote sport shooting with particular focus right now on the Olympic and the Paralympic disciplines, the things that people can compete in at an international level and get the highest recognition. Shotgun shooting, where you shoot at clay targets moving. We also are members of the International Practical Shooting Confederation, which is pistol shooting, and that has been seeing a big uptake recently.
The Grenada Gun and Rifle Association is keen to see younger competitive shooting enthusiasts getting involved in the sports. Rena Pierre-Thomas, GBN News.
World Environment Day observed with a cleanup campaign in St. George and St. John. Christina John reports.
We are delighted to be here for World Environment Day 2025 to beat plastic pollution and put an end to plastic pollution.
Aria St. Louis, head of the Environment Division in the Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy. On Thursday, Grenada joined over 190 nations in observing World Environment Day under the theme, Our Power, Our Planet, highlighting the fact that everyone from government and corporations to individuals and communities has a role. To commemorate the occasion, the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority, in collaboration with the Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, conducted a cleanup drive on Wednesday behind the St. George's bus terminal and the Gulf beachfront in St. John. St. Louis said this week they will be visiting schools to raise awareness on how to end plastic pollution, its scourge, and how it has impacted biodiversity in the natural marine environment.
Today, rather than stay inside the ministry, the opportunity was presented for us to get out ourselves and put our money where our mouth is and say that we are coming out instead of saying and suggesting to others to clean, to get out and clean. So as a group, we came out. We had planned to clean around the Lance Bridge and leading up along the riparian part of the river, which is what we did. And then we came across to the bus terminal, which is a well-known area. And in partnership with our wonderful colleagues from Solid Waste Management, the ministry and Solid Waste Management together have done this cleaning activity today. We hope that this will inspire, spur, and lead to other groups who may have lagged over time or who may now be starting up to think about ways that they can contribute to environmental stewardship and responsibility.
World Environment Day is a time when the global community gets together to recognize how important the environment is as part of sustainable development. St. Louis extended an invitation to an event the entire family can learn from and enjoy.
We invite you over the weekend to join us in Quarantine Point, where on Saturday and Sunday we will culminate with a series of local documentaries looking at the very Grenada wren that has been identified as our newest species, looking at leatherback turtles, as well as international documentaries. It starts at around 6:30, 6:45 p.m. with the children's program, and then we move into the adult program. It's totally free for you to join. We had it last weekend and we are having it this weekend.
World Environment Day is celebrated annually on the 5th of June and encourages awareness and action for the protection of the environment. It is supported by many non-governmental organizations, businesses, government entities, and represents the primary United Nations Outreach Day supporting the environment. Christina John, GBN News.
Plant distribution season begins on the 17th of June with an official ceremony at the Mirabel Propagation Station. The Ministry of Agriculture has attributed the early start to favorable weather conditions, combined with the dedication and hard work of staff at the various propagation stations, enabling the ministry to create an optimal growing environment for plantlets. As a result, farmers and home gardeners can benefit from an early start to the planting season. Following the official ceremony at 9 a.m. on June 17th, farmers and gardeners will have the opportunity to purchase high-quality, subsidized plantlets, including fruit trees, ornamentals, and spices from government propagation stations located at Mirabel and Boulogne in St. Andrew, Ashendon in St. David, and Moran in St. John. The sale of plants will continue until supplies last. The ministry also informs the public that the sale of citrus varieties will commence later in 2025. The World Bank's Food Enhancement Security Project will start distributing purebred pigs to farmers this week. 10 livestock farmers will each receive a pig through a partnership with the Veterinary Division. 15 more farmers are being assessed and will receive pigs soon. The initiative aims to support local farmers and enhance food security in Grenada. Here are the details.
Minister for Agriculture, Lands and Forestry, Lennox J. Andrews, speaking ahead of Friday's distribution, described the investment of approximately $23 million as a serious indication of government's commitment in driving the agriculture sector forward. Our plan via this project, according to Minister Andrews, is to significantly boost the production of quality meat to satisfy first the local and then regional markets. Beneficiaries were chosen following an intense evaluation process which covers areas of infrastructure, husbandry, waste management, record keeping, and development plans. Chief Veterinary Officer in the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Dr. Kimon Cummings, highlighted the significance of the purebred animal project as one which aims to preserve genetic material so that Grenada can subsequently omit the need to continually import new genetics. A total of 468 animals were imported in January 2025, comprising of 144 pigs, 159 goats, and 165 sheep. The key objective of the project is to boost the production of meat, enhance the development of Grenada's genetic stock, and increase profitability, consequently improving the income and livelihood of farmers. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry, Isaac Bagwan, is convinced that the investment would lead to great outcomes for farmers and the nation as a whole. This is the biggest investment the Ministry of Agriculture has ever made to date in the livestock sector, and given its objective, we expect nothing short of good returns and profitability for all livestock farmers. The Livestock Division is anticipating that in 3.5 years, the project will be at its peak in making a difference to the general livestock breed in Grenada, with an increase in meat production expected during the first year. Betty and Lazarus, Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry.
Coming up next, the Phoenix of Gaza to be screened in Grenada this weekend. We'll be right back.
Two of Calypso's powerhouse, Big J and Sour Suppan, are launching for 2025. Calypso Power Launch on Saturday, June 7th at the Lassages Had Court in St. David from 8 p.m. featuring Calypso, Toka Kaiso, and X-Tempo. Come hear Big J's new offerings for 2025. Plus Sour Suppan celebrating 20 years this year. Plus Junior Monarch Morty, Royalty, Shabak, Calypso Monarch Innocent, The Great King Darius, Squeezy, Smallies, and more. All backed by the Heatwave Band with MC Senator. Early bird tickets are $30. General admission $40. Available at Lixon Bikes, Grenadian Optical, St. David's Pharmacy, and Jew at Lotto in Grenville. Sponsored by Cocoa Breeze Bar, Hanky's Grenada, Kiskey, Chopstick, A-Bun Distributors, Tyrrell Bay Express, Paddy's Shipping, Waditi Rental, and Dana's Tasty Food. Endorsed by the Spice Mass Corporation.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet? Yes, multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and multi-X, you cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily Pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every draw, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Sporting fans, ready yourselves for the most anticipated Winston-Tide games, June 7th and 8th at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Come support our athletes as they compete with some of the region's best in the field events and on the tracks. Save the date, June 7th and June 8th, Winston-Tide games at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Stay tuned for more info. Winston-Tide Game 2025.
Yeah, and everybody. Yeah, no. Fully 1 week. Nah, telling you. You them massive dragon. I see that. About 10 that them man make a hard day, man. Me a 38 day, man. But you man 92. Yeah. You the number one run, man. What is that easy? No, what? Nice. Yeah. You number one. Yeah, me too.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number one rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
deeply moving and timely award-winning documentary, The Phoenix of Gaza, will be screened in Grenada this weekend, offering an intimate look at Gaza's cultural richness and resilience before its devastation. The film will be shown on Friday, June the 6th at the Grenada Trade Center at 7:15 p.m. and again on Saturday, June the 8th at the St. Andrew's Anglican Secondary School, SAS, at 7 p.m. The 40-minute documentary, produced by journalist and filmmaker Yusuf El Halou, features rare, never-before-seen footage of Gaza, captured just weeks before the recent genocide began. Born in Gaza and now based in London, El Halou brings a deeply personal perspective to the film, showcasing Gaza's natural beauty, cultural life, and the unbreakable spirit of its people.
After almost 10 years away in London, I went back to my motherland, Gaza, a city I grew up in, a city I know like the back of my hand. 2023, a year that will be documented in history until the end of time. I was fortunate enough to be able to capture the beauty of Gaza before the world turned its back on it. This story will show the world the beauty of Gaza, the city of my childhood, the character, the resilience, and steadfastness of its people. On this visit, I ended up documenting a world that is no more, a world I want to share with you. I bring to you the Phoenix of Gaza.
The screening in Grenada is part of a Caribbean tour with previous showings held in Trinidad and Barbados. Siddiqui Sylvester, one of the group's coordinators, emphasized the importance of this weekend's events in connecting Grenadians to broader global struggles, emphasizing that it's probably the first time the world is witnessing live genocide being conducted.
But never has there been a live broadcast of genocide in the manner in which it is taking place in Gaza, and of course being supported by some countries. No other countries have begun to say no, they're not supporting, no, they're backing out. And so actually yesterday I think there was a UN resolution at the Security Council, and all the countries of the Security Council except the U.S., basically voted for a halt to the bombings and killings that is taking place in Gaza, and for a resumption of peace talks in Gaza.
Admission is free, and El Halou will be facilitating a question and answer segment along with key local figures following each screening. Stay with us. We'll have sports and international news right after the break.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm committed to us?
She made me feel some measure of warmth, maybe even passion. If I decide to do this, I'll be doing it for you, no one else.
Labukan presents Rivals, playing at Labukan Creative Center, GCNA Complex, all weekends in May, Saturdays 8 p.m., Sundays 6 p.m. Tickets from Grenadian Optical, Labukan, and GoToFet at $75. Sponsors Bryden & Miners Limited, Knights Auto, Sandals, GBN, Republic Bank, Trios Auto, Coop Bank, and Huggins. It's Rivals by Francis Urias Peters. Don't you miss it.
You break a come back, boy. You break a come back.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Guelph. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
What if you had a choice?
A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot-type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up several notches, but the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Good evening, sports fans. Grenada kept its dreams of reaching the final round of the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers alive, blanking the Bahamas 6-0 last evening. The Spice Boys, in fact, produced a ruthless performance at the Granny James National Stadium to move up to third place in Group B with 4 points. They now trail leaders Costa Rica with 6 points, and Trinidad and Tobago also have 4 points, but are ahead 1 goal. St. Kitts and Nevis have 3 points, and winless Bahamas complete the standings. Jermaine Francis opened the scoring in the 15th minute when he nodded home a pinpoint cross from Regan Charles Cook. Charles Cook added a second assist in the 36th minute as he sent Darius Johnson on his way for a breakaway goal. Keyshawn Francois made it 3-0 in the 58th minute with a powerful left-footed effort from a tight angle before Joshua Isaac slotted in a fourth in the 72nd. Caden Hamrack got on the score sheet 5 minutes later, and Sadriel Lewis closed out the rout with a header in the 90th. With the win, Grenada will be high on confidence heading into a crucial showdown against St. Kitts. New West Indies T20 international captain Shai Hope has urged his team to put the results of the recently concluded ODI series in the past and focus on the upcoming 3 T20 internationals against England beginning on Friday. The West Indies will be entering the T20 internationals searching for their first win of the tour after being swept 3-0 in the ODIs. Hope, in his first assignment since being named T20 international skipper, wants his team to learn from their mistakes, but ultimately put those results in the rearview mirror. The Barbadian says a key to getting better results in the shorter format will be assessing conditions more quickly. Star pacer Azari Joseph was singled out by Hope as an X-factor that will be crucial to the team's success in this series and going forward. Joseph was in good form in the ODIs, picking up 7 wickets in the 3 matches. Officials are counting down the hours to the start of the Whitsuntide Games. The 2-day meet runs off at the Granny James Athletic Stadium this Saturday and Sunday. The meet is expecting to bring in 1,000 athletes from clubs across the region. Sanctioned by the Grenada Athletics Association, the meet has become part of its calendar of events. Pro Kwame Hippolyte says they're ready.
This weekend, it's the Whitsuntide Games at the Granny James National Athletic Stadium. We start daily at 9 a.m. We encourage everyone to come out and support the athletes as they look to not only end the season, but continue their athletic development. So far for the season, we've seen continued improvement of the athletes, and so we do hope and we are certain that these athletes will continue their progress. We hosted the technical meeting for our local teams, and we will be doing so for our regional teams. They are going to do their final declarations of competitors, and so that we can put the final icing on the cake for the games this weekend. So we encourage everyone to come out and support these athletes and come out and see the best of regional athletics, some of the best athletes on the regional scene as they vie for qualification towards the World Championship later in this year, as well as other regional and other international meets.
The Games will feature athletes from Grenada and other Caribbean countries, including Barbados, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Antigua, Guyana, and Trinidad and Tobago. Team St. Vincent arrived yesterday, boasting a contingent of 123 athletes representing 3 clubs.
Yes, I have my club, which is High Performance Track Club. We have Exceed, which is Godfrey Harvey, and we have Excel, and Grammar School, which is Ralston Morgan. So 3 of us came on one chartered catamaran. I am 60, Ralston is 23, and Mr. Harry is 40.
A team is also expected from Antigua.
Whitsuntide Games is always a positive, the atmosphere is always good. It's electrifying at times. The competition is very good. This year I've seen they have a lot more registration with over like 1,000 athletes I think I saw registered. So, we're looking forward to it this year, and we're going to be there. We're going to bring the A game, as always, and we're going to have a good time. We're looking forward to it. So see you guys over the weekend.
That's what's been happening in the world of sports. And now for a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. The family of 11-year-old Adriana Young has announced plans to legally challenge the findings of the first autopsy conducted into her death, following a second autopsy that failed to confirm drowning as the cause. The family's attorney, Dr. Dexter Todd, made the revelation during a recent appearance on the Nation Watch social media program. He indicated that legal papers will soon be filed in a bid to challenge the initial autopsy, which was conducted on April 28, 2025, by 3 forensic pathologists at the Georgetown Public Hospital. More in this report.
Findings of the first autopsy conducted on 11-year-old Adriana Young will be legally challenged. That's the position taken by the family of the 11-year-old girl, now that a second autopsy could not prove that the 11-year-old girl died by drowning. The family's attorney, Dr. Dexter Todd, who recently appeared on the social media program Nation Watch, confirmed that legal papers will be filed.
One of the first leg that we're going to be looking at, we are going to be challenging the first autopsy's findings and the report. And we're going to be doing that because we believe if left in the way it is, it is problematic for precedents in relation to criminal investigations in Guyana.
The first autopsy was conducted at the Georgetown Public Hospital on April 28 by 3 forensic pathologists. Dr. Todd stressed that legal action is necessary since the initial handling of the case to the point of the first autopsy is mired in controversy.
Some of the things that we will have to do, because it is a cause of concern internationally, that we have treated this whole investigation of drowning a bit too much by textbook, so to speak. And we have not really connected all the various components of this investigations to come to that.
President Donald Trump announced that he's resurrecting the travel ban policy from his first term, which will prevent travelers from 12 countries from entering the United States. Trump signed the proclamation on Wednesday, and it will take effect on 12:01 a.m. this Monday. Al Jazeera has more.
That is why today I am signing a new executive order placing travel restrictions on countries including Yemen, Somalia, Haiti, Libya, and numerous others. The strength of the restrictions we're applying depends on the severity of the threat posed. The list is subject to revision based on whether material improvements are made, and likewise new countries can be added as threats emerge around the world. But we will not allow people to enter our country who wish to do us harm, and nothing will stop us from keeping America safe.
That's what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. Now for a recap of the night's top headlines. West Indies and Australia to clash in Grenada as Full of Energy Cricket Home Test Series launches. Progress Park, Las Vegas Playing Field, and the National Cricket Stadium set to receive major lighting upgrades. Grenadian making waves in the world of competitive shooting. And Media Workers Association of Grenada to kick off Media Week on Sister Isles. In regional news, Adriana Young's family wants a commission of inquiry into her death. Findings of the first autopsy to be challenged. While internationally, Trump announces new travel ban for 12 countries. And in sports, ruthless Grenada blanks Bahamas 6-0 in a CONCACAF World Cup qualifier. If you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a repeat broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you for joining us. We hope to see you again tomorrow night.